My name is Bridget, and I'm here to talk to you about Miss Paula Vogel. Miss Paula Vogel is a famous playwright and professor. She is known for writing the play How I Learned to Drive and The Baltimore Waltz. Both of them are Pulitzer Prize winning and Obie Award winning play productions. Also, she has won several other awards besides the Obie and Pulitzer Prize, and I talk about that in detail in my paper. Now, her topics are vast. She's not limited on one particular style of writing or one particular style of play production. She's not limited on, like I said, the topics. If you were to go and look at her list of plays that she has wrote, you will come to find that none of them are the same. All of them will vary, and sometimes even greatly. She is not shy about talking about sexual abuse, AIDS, snuff films, women's point of view in a male-dominated story, such as her take on Desmonda's, Othello's wife, in the self-titled play Desmonda. Now, one thing I like about Miss Vogel is that her setbacks never stopped her. She has been criticized and ridiculed for some of her play productions. A lot of people like normal, and most of her plays are not normal. Like, they talk about very unique and often very sexual based topics, and her play Hot and Throbbing has stirred the pot in New York and caused them not to want to take on or house the play. And she is even still fighting to this day to get that play produced in New York. Now, besides being a popular playwright and writing some very unique plays, she is also a professor at Brown University, and she also taught some very important students. One of her most famous students is a Pulitzer Prize winner up under the name of Miss Sarah Ruhl, who still writes plays to this day. And Miss Sarah Ruhl is not Paula Vogel's only student that has won the Pulitzer Prize winning. She has several other students that has been taught at Brown University to go on and win Pulitzer Prize winning awards. Now, also, besides being a phenomenal playwright and being a wonderful professor who taught Pulitzer Prize winning playwrights, Ms. Paula Vogel also holds 2 awards up under her name, and is honored with 2 awards up under her name. And they cater towards up and coming college students who want to go on and become a playwright, and they give you a nice size monetary award, and also gives you the opportunity to produce plays in a renowned playhouse. So it's awesome that, you know, she has been the stepping stone for so many playwrights, and also that she has mentored some pretty famous playwrights herself, and her also producing plays, award-winning plays. Now, I say all of this to say I like Miss Paula Vogel. I've done a lot of research. I got an opportunity to look at some of her plays and read some of her stories. My 3 favorite with her is Desmonda, The Baltimore Waltz, and How I Learned to Drive. Hot and Throbbing was kind of like, it was interesting. But it's not necessarily bad, but it was just a topic that was very unique. You would have to just kind of maybe spark notes it and kind of get a feel for it if you're interested. But one thing I love about her is that she uses everybody uses their life influence to kind of talk about things that interest them, or talk about a play, or get started on a play. But one thing I love about her is her willingness to try new theater techniques new to her, of course, because some of them are older techniques. But, you know, with such a reputation, to still be willing to go out and experiment, even though you know your crowd is probably catering towards a certain style or maybe a certain storyline, it's very easy to just kind of be a serial writer, as I call it, and keep writing the same plays over and over and over again with different characters. And I'm not going to call any playwrights names. But she definitely tries new things, and she doesn't get into that grain of being a serial playwright writing the same story with different characters. So, and I really attribute that to being the hardship that she had and that she still fights for today in her regular life. And so she is one of those people that I would say, honestly, to turn lemons into lemonade and to use what she learned into being the stepping stone and using that to aid her in her future. And so as a woman, especially as a lesbian woman, which she is, you know, during her age and her time of growing up and during the time that she did most of her playwriting, it's very easy to get shunned or to get ridiculed or to be not accepted. So I really appreciate her courage, her willingness to try something new, her willingness to foster new talent, and to accept what is, but still produce and use that in her creative and artistic ability. So I like Miss Paula Vogel, and this is my review on her, and I hope you had a chance to read my paper. Thank you.